Yu is a loser virgin who's terrified of girls because he's convinced his meat can't even pass the buns and they'll roast him for it. But his mediocre life flips when a cute baddie befriends him and catches feelings. He clapped her harder than the meteor clapped the dinosaurs.
Fuck, this is some next level shit, dude. You ain't fucking like that.
At the school festival, Yu begs students to buy the science club's trash accessories, but nobody gives a single fuck. Depressed, he slinks back to the science room to roll a joint, only to bump into a cutie trying to hop on his back like it's piggyback ride o'clock. She asks if he's Yu. He confirms, and she warns him he can't just dip from the stall. The school's crawling with 2-foot rats. She shoves an envelope of cash at him, explaining she sold the accessories for him. This fries the useless moron's brain because he was literally dying for one sale. Noticing how shy he is, she asks what's up, and he blurts out he's scared of girls, basically screaming, "I'm a smelly virgin," 2 minutes into the anime. She leans in close like she's about to kiss him, but nah, she just wants to prove pretty girls aren't kaijus. Her milk ends up spilling all over his face when he confesses he and the club president started the 5th grade ninja war, and the president threatened to boot his ass if he didn't sell 100 accessories. After a quick peek at her Instagram story, Miss Perfect tells you to chill and leave it all to her. Years later, Yu's a high schooler watching divas simp over Himari's necklace like it's Francisco Lachowski himself. Himari casually drops that she copped it from an online store called Yu, while Yu sneaks off to class to photograph flowers he's been watering since 2015. The whole club room is now a damn flower oasis, where Yu claims he finds peace. Turns out he won the bet ages ago, sold the 100 accessories, kicked out the president and the rest of the losers, and now rules the club solo like a tiny flower dictator. Suddenly, Himari jumps on his back, begging for his secret juice. He shoves her off, but the crazy chick bounces right on to Snake Sensei to check if the little guy's even awake down there. Yu refuses to play along, so she hops back on, legs wrapped around him the same way you ugly, disgusting losers, who still haven't liked the video. Wrap your right hand around that stuff at 3 a.m. flashback. Himari was the long-haired girl who saved his ass years ago. Yu still remembers how ridiculously tall her hair was back then. One day they met at a Burger King knockoff, and Yu asked why a girl like her would help an unpopular, insignificant loser like him. She said she loves pretty accessories, like American rappers do, which made her want to help. Thinking it was charity, Yu started stressing about paying her back from his broke-ass savings until she admitted she was just financing a game console and he still owed her. Then she pulled in close, practically drooling over his eyes, and vowed to claim those cute balls for herself. That was the day they became ride or die, with Himari promising to help him hustle accessories forever. Back in the present, they're at a restaurant when Himari reminds him of their pact. If he's still single at 30, she's marrying his ugly ass. But this dumb loser says he needs to date someone else first for experience, in case the wedding actually happens. Himari teases him about his ancient childhood crush, the one he still can't confess to. She's cool with him wanting a girlfriend, but tells him to stop chasing girls way out of his league and focus on the ones already in grabbing distance. Yu hits her with, "You're the problem stopping me from wetting my pickle. You're always hopping on me like a damn freight train." She claps back that he's got the face of Shrek's inbred cousin, and that's what's cock-blocking him, not her. Yu calls her trash and asks if she's really waiting till he's 30. She says yes, because she's terrified of marrying some old dude with rusty, greasy hands who'll clap her cheeks so hard it'll look like the meteor that f***ed the dinosaurs. Then she drops a nasty lie. She's secretly from a noble family and will be forced into a political marriage. Yu, being a certified dimwit, swears he'll always protect her, which makes her cackle because she just drilled that bullshit straight into his worthless skull. At home, Yu remembers an evening walk home when Himari asked if he had a girlfriend. He said no. His romantic getaway was blocked by work. Smirking, she said work and girlfriends can coexist, then asked if he's one of those lonely otakus who only fucks 2D girls. To rescue this virgin disaster, she made the deal, lived together at 30 if both still single. Then she hopped on his back for a piggyback joyride, because why not? Next day, some ugly loser asks Himari if she and Yu are dating. She ignores him like he's Polo G's latest flop and stares into the sea. In her head, students are brain dead for assuming shit. Even if she dated Yu, they'd bolt because she's unhinged. While grabbing drinks, Yu spots a hottie walking by. He scans her head to toe like a spineless dog. Already planning the model, he'll make of her when he gets home. Her cheap, fake bracelet falls. She snatches it up and hides it like it's premium hentai. Virgin Yu tries comforting her in the creepiest tone possible. She yells at him and he bolts instead of even attempting riz. Later in class, Yu checks Instagram to see if the brain-rot chicks he DM'd replied. But Himari swipes his phone, inviting him to scrap. Teacher yeets him into detention. Afterward, Himari apologizes and tries cheering him up. Their puppy fight gets interrupted by Fan Quan making his worthless presence known. Himari and Sweaty Fanblower argue over who gets to chill with Yu. After the mess, Yu mentions the strange girl rocking one of his pieces. Fuin already knows. He introduces her as Anaki. At lunch, Yu and Himari learn Windbreaker and Anaki are childhood friends. Himari claims she knows her too from elementary, casually adding that her big bro used to clap Anaki's big sis back in the day. Anaki brings her trash bracelet to the repairmaster but doubts his skills. Himari looks ready to slap that rice cake, but instead shows Anaki her reflection with a Heimlich crawling on her forehead. They rush to CPR the girl back to life, but she revives demanding Yu fix her damn necklace like she's paying top dollar. Himari tries covering with a filthy joke, but the Terminator yanks the plastic doll off the floor while she fights like a trapped goat. When Dracula's niece won't let go, Himari grabs her melons while Yu stares, wishing it was his turn to motorboat. After Anaki slams Himari around like a pissed-off cat, Yu slaps a sign on her. Free clapping rights. With insane focus, Yu fixes the cheap bracelet, too distracted to notice the girls gave him a clown hairstyle. They're dying laughing. Later, Yu ditches the girls, lying about going home when he's really hitting the arcade. Rain hits. The girls shelter at a bus stop. Anaki grills Himari about her thing with Yu. Himari insists they're just middle school besties. Anaki pulls up a pic of her fave anime character in a similar bracelet and warns Himari to stay sharp. She's coming for Yu. Next day, while chugging his creamy white tea, Yu realizes it's been years since he talked to any girl besides Himari. His sister barges in, calls him a tired cow, joins him for tea. He tells her about fixing the girl's bracelet and keeping Snake Sensei suffocated in his pockets so he wouldn't scare her. Sakura roasts his current work as a Pokemon that can't evolve. Yu swears people still drop bans on it. Before he leaves, she reminds him, failed to open his own store by 30, and he inherits the family konbini, plus marries Himari. In class, Yu vows to level up. Later, Fanuin pesters Anaki for repair details like the gossip goblin he is. She ignores him even when he threatens to leak her electric toy secret. Himari arrives and they argue over Yu's body until two baddies call Fuin over for fun. Being a certified Riz god, he dips to the magical land of pink peaches. Meanwhile, Yu waters flowers when he should be watering Himari, who hops on his back again. She asks why he was zoned out in class. He spills his plan to change style and make blinged-out pieces like Johnny Deng. She laughs at how pathetic it sounds. His dream girl is literally on his back and he's simping for petals. She even helps water them, getting her hands dirty. Shit only 1 in a million girls would do. As they put gear away, Himari admits his recent work is garbage. He suggests a romantic theme. She agrees since girls eat that shit up. Yu asks what she thinks love is. She says it's wanting to kiss and fuck. He calls it lust. Himari guesses he's only into massive cannons and long dark hair, then asks if he wants to kiss Anaki. Yu, wiping goo off his hands, says he's never wanted to kiss a girl just from looking. Himari offers a tongue twister session, making his heartstrings snap at the thought of finally wetting his crusty lips. Yu thinks kissing is only for couples, but Himari says best friends do naughty shit too. She saw it on Hanim. She pulls him in. He begs his soul to stay. Close his eyes. Kisses air. Himari cackles, calling him a goon champion for thinking a popular girl would kiss him. Pissed, but honest, Yu admits she's cute. Only a Leo DiCaprio type could pull her. To make up for it, she invites him Saturday for a secret activity. Saturday, Himari's brother Hibari picks Yu up in his Tesla. Hibari complains it's been years since he got any vitamin S, like Yu's the cure. Yu thanks him for last week's sushi, admitting Cinnamon Toast Crunch is usually his dinner. Yu mutters he wishes Hibari and Sakura could get along like Tupac, but Hibari says a businesswoman and anime degenerate don't mix. Yu relates, says it'd take Kaiju number 8 strength to force him and Himari together. Hibari drops him at the mall. Himari jump scares him, roasts his drip, suggests he should have googled Ghana for fashion inspo. Shock. She brought a third wheel, Anaki in leprechaun boots. At the restaurant, instead of asking for Anaki's digits, Yu asks where Fan Quan is. Himari saves him from puking Anaki by revealing she agreed to model Yu's new pieces. Dirty thoughts flood Yu. If she's modeling, might as well buy a new camera for reference. Himari teases most guys only get that in wet dreams. They hit a jewelry store. Yu goes ham shopping. He tries a necklace on Anaki, says she slays in red. She calls him a creepy, ugly loser. Himari, supposedly his wingwoman, agrees. Yu wiggles like a dork. Anaki actually laughs and drops the creep label. They turn the store into a hair salon for Anaki's Fashion Week prep. While Yu simps over her neck, Himari orders him to put the necklace on himself. Yu realizes Himari sees him as one of the girls. Pro tip: if she sees you as a girl, your clap chances equal 0. When he finally does it, Himari points out Anaki's melons are about to stage a prison break, causing steam to literally shoot from Yu's ears. Next up, flower store for prototypes. For once, Yu isn't cringe, comparing Anaki's beauty to the blooms. Himari holds up her hand. Yu thinks high five, but she just wants drink money and ditches him with Anaki. Yu apologizes for the awkward. They talk childhood. Anaki asks why he loves flowers. He says he got lost in a botanical garden as a kid and played with a lost girl till her parents found her. Anaki knows she was that girl but stays quiet, only hinting he once said a hibiscus would look good in that girl's hair. Himari returns with drinks, sees the spark, and bails again. Later, Anaki swaps contacts with Yu, melting his brain. At home, Himari's so jealous she almost yeets her phone. She should be happy, but the idea of Yu bagging a baddie makes her want to upgrade him from bestie to boyfriend real quick. Next day, Yu stumbles to school like a gooner after an all-nighter. He realizes Anaki was his first crush and tries telling Himari, but she's on 2020 social distance mode. Anaki sneaks up with a good morning and hands him cookies, coated with her mouthwater. Yu geeks out over the animal shapes. Himari simps in the background, already shipping them. At lunch, Himari teases him about Cupid. Pissed, Yu pins her against the railing, scolds her for eavesdropping at the mall. Himari turns Elmo red. Yu insists he and Anaki aren't a thing yet and doubts she even sees him as boyfriend material. Himari shoves a straw in his mouth and calls him an idiot for fumbling the bag. Later, the trio works on flower pieces. Himari zooms around like the Flash, distracting Yu. He tells Anaki to guard him while he extracts pigments. Himari says he's changed, reminds him of the freaky shit they used to do alone. Yu calls bullshit, but she keeps teasing till he grabs the little twerp for punishment. Anaki watches in horror, then excuses herself for band. Alone, Himari sprawls on the table and mocks him, wishing she'd recorded how pathetic he looked for her 12 million followers. She drags him into a cultured position, asking if they should make plot, since they're getting hitched at 30 anyway. Yu fights the demon pulling him in, but leans for the kiss, only for Himari's phone to interrupt. It's the old video of him kissing air. He calls her a disgusting bastard. She swears she'll delete it. As she walks off, she mutters he's an idiot for not actually kissing her when he had the chance. Next day, Fan Quan corners Yu, calling him a lady killer. Yu drags him behind the school to shut him up. Fan Quan's confused why Yu's wasting time when Anaki's literally feeding him homemade cookies with extra sauce. Later, Yu shows off his flower creations. Himari, feeling like the third wheel, calls them lovebirds. But Anaki is sick of Himari's bad breath stinking up the whole vibe. While Yu snaps photos of Anaki, Himari keeps pestering him, claiming he's just taking cultured photos for his private goon collection. Yu ignores the trash panda and directs Anaki to pose like a princess under the moonlight. The shot comes out perfect. Pure fire. As Yu and Himari walk home, Himari admits Anaki is more beautiful than Margot Robbie on her best day. Yu agrees, saying he can't wait to edit the pics. Himari, the naughty skunk, accuses him of just wanting to goon his brains out to them later. She then asks him to make her a romantic accessory when she falls in love. Right then, Yu wishes he could snap a photo of her. His brain's playing tricks because deep down, he just wants to clap those cheeks right there in the middle of the road like it's no one's business. Looking at Himari's necklace, Yu recalls giving it to her 2 years ago as a friendship token. Now he flat out refuses to make her a romantic piece because he doesn't want to blur the lines between bestie and the girl I secretly want to rail. Cut to Himari in a kimono, feeling straight up rejected. She wishes he'd just said he was joking instead of bluntly shutting her down. To her, it felt like he was saying she'd look like trash in his work. At the mall, she remembers the look in Yu's eyes when he was with Anaki. She wishes that simp energy was aimed at her, but their friendship is cock-blocking harder than a chastity belt. After rejecting Himari's request, the group meets up with Fanuen and Anaki at a low-budget sushi spot for an accessory reveal party. Fanuen, the eternal buzzkill, whines that the place is expensive, but Himari tells the bastard to shut his trap. She only invited him so his fan could blow away the mosquitoes. Yu unveils his latest creation, a hairpin with a red tulip. As he hands it to Anaki, Himari fakes excitement while her soul dies a little inside. Fanuen sees right through her bullshit. He creates a distraction, sending Himari to the restroom so Yu can slide the hairpin into Anaki's hair himself. When Himari comes back and sees it in place, she can't even look. To twist the knife, Fanuen suggests Yu make Anaki his main model, and Anaki agrees on the spot. Himari slams the table in rage before playing it off like, "Great idea." She tries to scare Anaki away by warning that YouTubers cancel models, but Fanuen calls out the jealous brat. Yu, fed up with the constant games, decides it's time to turn a new chapter. He officially names Anaki his new model, shocking Himari. In his head, he can't take any more of Himari's teasing without turning into a thirsty vampire ready to suck more than just blood. Suddenly, Himari snaps. She dumps juice over Yu's head, spits a straw at him like a projectile, and screams she never wants to talk to him again, scaring the shit out of everyone in the restaurant. Next day, Yu tries to patch things up, but Himari leaves him on read. In class, she treats him like he's got a rotting rat carcass on his face. To get her attention, he starts inhaling a bag of Doritos, loudly wishing he had someone to share with. This sends Himari's rage to 1 trillion. She fake cries, making the class think Yu's bullying her. Then, she drops the bombshell text, transferring to Psycha Academy next week. Yu panics, chasing her like a horror movie villain, but she vanishes. Anaki finds him and apologizes for the drama, offering her special cookies as bait to lure the rat out. The plan works. Himari can't resist the snacks. Yu confronts her, and they play high-stakes tag until he catches her. She slaps him hard, calling him the problem. Yu feels like the victim. He's the one with juice drying in his hair like crusty cum. As he tries to stop her from leaving, he accidentally steps on her necklace with a shoe that just stepped in dog shit, breaking it. Himari picks up the pieces, tears streaming. Yu calls her a bossy brat, but she fires back that he just used her as a convenient tool. With tears gushing, she asks why he replaced her with Anaki. She rips the worthless necklace off, chucks it in his face, and declares she's going somewhere she's actually needed, like anyone would want her crazy ass. Later, Fanuen finds Yu looking depressed. He reveals the whole model suggestion was a trick to force the parasite Himari out, so he could slide in closer to Anaki. He explains Himari's moving to Tokyo because she can only move on from Yu by ditching everything. Yu realizes her feelings were stronger than Luffy with all gears activated. If she leaves like this, Anaki will blame herself forever. Yu tries texting her, but Himari claims her sugar daddy in Tokyo is buying her supercars. Yu reminisces about how Himari was the only one who gave a fuck about his work back when he was a nobody. He tells her he wants to apologize in front of the whole school, but she just sends a crying cat emoji. But it's all cap. Himari's at home laughing her ass off. She isn't going to Tokyo. She's just a master manipulator who wants Yu to become her world-class slave and personal kissing dummy. Next day, Yu ignores her completely, leaving her confused. She checks his Instagram and sees him eating ice cream with Anaki. Her heart cracks like cheap glass. She rolls 10 joints and waters her flowers, convinced Yu will never beg her to stay. Her brother Himari sees through the act, scolds her for the dumb shit, and reminds her of their deal to support Yu's store. Himari finally admits she's in love with the loser. Himari gives cold advice: ditch what doesn't matter and grab what's important. Himari texts Yu to meet in the science room. Yu shows up and drops a nuke. He's dropping out to follow her to Tokyo. He picked the blue-haired psycho over Anaki. Himari's stunned. His devotion lights up her eyes like fireworks. Realizing she can't keep lying, she rips up his withdrawal papers and admits she's staying. In the heat, she almost kisses him but stops. She doesn't want her first kiss sticky from the juice incident. They agree to go back to normal, but with Himari as the main model, Yu gives her his real gift, a golden ring. She hops on his back, calling it the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. Flashback to middle school. Himari defended Yu from simps uglier than a tequila worm. She made him promise to be her friend forever and never fall for her, and secretly recorded it to post on TikTok later like a psycho. Back in the present, Yu realizes he shattered that promise. He's head over heels. He notices she's wearing the ring on a necklace so he can smell it while kissing her neck. Yu almost loses it to the demon of culture. He tries revenge by faking a confession, But Himari calls the prank trash, saying she can't be fooled by toddler moves. Little does she know he wasn't joking. As Himari excuses herself to the bathroom to beat herself up for almost falling for it, Yu gets dragged to the faculty office. Turns out he turned in blank midterm exams. Shocks Himari when he tells her at lunch. He explains he was so exhausted from obsessing over the ring she's wearing that he passed out. Teachers are letting him retake, but if his lazy ass fails even one subject, he's expelled. Himari comforts him, promising to help study. She drops more news. Everyone knows he owns the online store now. Yu isn't surprised. He's in almost every post, but Himari's stressed. She warns once girls realize he makes accessories Kardashian level, they'll flock for his milk. Touching her necklace, Yu stares into her eyes like King Julian and says as long as she wears it, she's his #1 forever. Himari tries teasing back but gets flustered and accidentally slaps him. Yu's terrified, especially when he sees Anaki Inomoto watching. She calls Himari out for ditching her just to flirt with Yu. Later, Himari corners Fanyuan, the fan freak, calling him disgusting trash for leaking the store. With a menacing laugh, he admits it so Inomoto could beat Himari and reclaim her spot. Himari claims she doesn't care. As long as she's with Yu, she's good. Fanyuan fires back. She needs psych help because she had the chance to run off with Yu and fumbled it. He dips to tend his 4 girlfriends. After school, Himari takes Yu to her house to study. Yu hasn't been there since Rosario plus Vampire ended. Himari says they'll be alone, parents in Switzerland, grandpa in hospital. Yu doesn't buy it, thinking Hibari's lurking to help study. Shock. Hibari's there, skipped work to tutor Yu. With his highway-sized brain, Hibari believes Yu's accessories will change the world. Instead of math, he lectures Yu like a villain, scaring Himari so bad she bails to find a model on SC to cool him down. Later, Himari escorts Yu to the bath. Yu simps over her curves in a stunning yukata until she catches him. He's shocked to find a real hot spring in the house. As he soaks, cultured thoughts flood until Himari bursts in, calling him a lonely, disgusting virgin. She says she's there to wash his back, classic anime trope. Yu thinks prank, but she starts undoing her plot. Suddenly, Himari morphs into Hibari, who sneaks up asking what he's thinking about. While they chill in the bath, Hibari mocks Yu for being too dumb to see past friendship and clap Himari already. Meanwhile, Himari rolls in bed, relieved her brother cock-blocked before things got too cultured. She hears a knock, tidies up thinking Yu's coming to finish, but it's Hibari, ready to punish her dumb stunts. Next day, Inomoto shows up looking ghostly. When Yu blurts he stayed at Himari's, Inomoto turns female ghostwriter. Yu clarifies it was just studying with Hibari, not exploring Himari's chamber of secrets. Inomoto announces she's staying over at Himari's too. Himari texts Yu, accusing him of flirting with Inomoto in class. She says Inomoto's sleeping over is a problem. Hibari dated Inomoto's older sister and doesn't want ex-DNA on his property. Yu suggests a family restaurant, but Himari says people will think they're heading for 3-person fun. Yu yells, "Shut up," gets scolded by teacher for playing Roblox in class. At lunch, 2 hotties ask if he owns the store. He hesitates, but they want custom accessories. Fanyuan appears and chases them off. Meanwhile, Inomoto asks Himari about the sleepover, cancelled. Later, Yu confronts Fanyuan for the leak. Fanyuan admits it, says he told Inomoto to grab her chance with Yu, calling it a rom-com. On the way back, Himari suggests moving sleepover to Yu's. He's a smelly virgin and refuses, but Himari begs. She already told Inomoto it was at his. Yu rushes home to turn his garbage dump room into a 5-star hotel. Inomoto arrives date-ready. Yu simps for the outfit, shows her his flower collection. They study. Yu's shocked Inomoto's second in class, right behind Fanyuan. While studying, Yu gets hypnotized by her massive melons and dips to make tea. He returns to find Inomoto sniffing his pillow. Flustered, she claims she smelled a sweet aroma. She lays on his bed in cultured position and confesses she's liked him for 7 years. Yu realizes even after he turned her down once, she never ghosted. He goes to wake her but she grabs his head, trapping him in her arms while sleeping. Suddenly, Sakura and Himari barge in. Himari drops her snacks in shock. Inomoto wakes, explains. Sakura reveals she and Inomoto's sister Kariya are still friends who hang with Hibari. Himari's stunned Kariya is forbidden in her house. Sakura teases Inomoto for low-quality taste in men, just like her sister. Himari goes angry warthog, Jealous Inomoto confessed 4 times while she's at 0. Yu reminds her he rejected Inomoto, but Himari yaps. Inomoto shuts her up by covering her mouth and asks Yu, "Was I really your first crush?" After the chaos, Yu admits Inomoto was his first crush, but he's too pathetic to hook up just because she's hot. He points out they've been feuding like Teen Titans till today. The beef started because Himari promised to support Inomoto, then tried running to Tokyo with Yu. Inomoto admits she's not mad. Fanuen told her to stop whining and work to be number 1. Inomoto realizes Himari hustled 2 years to be Yu's number 1. While she did nothing for 7, she respects the grind and settles for number 1 friend for now. Summer hits. Summer uniforms mean Yu can finally stare at melons without blazers hiding the goods. At school, he runs into Himari posing like she saw on OnlyFriends, nearly making him cream his pants. She asks if he watched her breakup video, but Yu accuses her of distracting him from gawking. He warns don't tell anyone he's a simp or he'll Texas chainsaw her. Himari pushes him to fold like a beta, but Yu switches to Leonardo DiCaprio aura, saying she only talks big because she's dying to eat his pickle. Himari plays along, fakes moving in for a kiss, then smacks his humongous forehead. At lunch, Inomoto joins, her melons forcing out of her shirt. Yu compliments the uniform. If he had to pick between a Tesla robot and her to clap, he'd take the uniform every time. The trio brainstorms keeping flower colors longer. Interrupted by 2 baddies desperate for Yu's milk, claiming he promised accessories. Yu, not wanting hate, agrees. They want custom icebox-level pieces. Blonde wants matching for her and boyfriend's anniversary. Yu's hyped to try new shit. Later brainstorming, Yu suggests cornismas. Himari thinks it sounds dark and scary, but Yu says it means long, beautiful, everlasting love. With his rising fame, he might bag a girl with a big rice cake even teachers want a slice of. He blurts his right hand's his only girlfriend before changing subject fast. Days later, he finishes the matching pieces for the baddie and her fatso boyfriend. This motivates him to pull all-nighters on orders. Soon, students flood the science lab for customs. That night, Yu crashes at Himari's sister, busy arguing with boyfriend on phone. Himari invites him to rest on her lap. Yu hesitates, worried Snake will burst his pants, but caves. Jealous Himari accuses him of wishing she were Inomoto with those massive mammy milkers. Yu reassures her lap's a safe haven. He asks why she wanted a romantic piece once. She lies, says just jealous of Inomoto. Truth, she was craving his honey stick. As Yu sleeps, Himari feels a chill. His new passion scares her he'll leave her behind. She touches her necklace for comfort. As long as she wears it, they're friends to the end. Next day, Fanuen, no fan for once, teases Yu about 3-person fun. Himari wraps arms around Yu's, telling Fanuen his angry wolf wife will scratch his eyes out. Fanuen pulls Yu aside, admits he's glad popular girls leaked the store. It boosted representative, but warns Inomoto isn't over him. He's helping her secure her first crush. Suddenly, Yu summoned by homeroom teacher. Parents complaining accessories too expensive. Yu crashes out, proves not overpriced junk with legal receipts from Family Biz. Off the hook for now, but Himari and Inomoto rage, ready to hunt the snitch. Meanwhile, a customer vents about a stupid accessory failing to bag her crush, tosses it in mud, insults the ugly creator. Yu walks by, sees his blood/sweat/tears trampled. Enraged Himari confronts the girl, yells pick it up with her mouth. Yu picks up the muddy piece himself, realizing love is beautiful, just like his love for Himari. Recalling one of Himari's old speeches, he gets it. Not everything beautiful has to be pure. Thank you for watching, guys. If you love animation movies, please subscribe to this channel and keep watching. Bye.